Hi guys. So in my last video, I talked about the habit loop, creating habits or habit clumping or all that jazz. Just in essence, the breakdown of how to create a good habit and maybe how to break a bad one. In this video, I just want to explain some of the bad and good habits that I've learned about and that I use or don't use in my life. Now, these are healthy lifestyle habits, and it has nothing to do with body image or anything like that. It's about respecting your tool, which is your body. Okay, you're gonna have this body for a really long time, hopefully, even though some of your teenage prefrontal cortex can't even imagine that far ahead. But you're gonna have this thing for a very long time and we want to take care of it. Okay, so again, this is nothing to do with like how you look. It's about how you feel, okay, and respecting this. All right. So first, I'm going to talk about the negative habits that I've learned from other people that I've tried really hard not to do. Okay. So the first negative habit I learned in high school when I had some friends who I think they looked at their weight scale like every day and their weight would fluctuate and it would freak them out, and so they would starve themselves. And then they would go without food for so long that they couldn't take it any longer, and then they'd binge all this crappy food because they were just starving, okay? So that is, you know, a habit you don't want to get into. You know, the fear of what the scale says dictates how much or how little you eat, okay? You need food to sustain your energy, to give you the energy you need to accomplish the things you want to, okay? So don't let this fear of body image or weight control that, okay? Have a good relationship with food and treat it as such. All right. In college, this is something I learned personally. You eat like crap in college. All this processed food because you either don't know how to cook, you don't want to learn how to cook, or you don't have time to cook. And so you eat fast food, which I still do. I'm just saying you do more so. You buy ramen noodles and mac and cheese and you just kind of live on the crap, like every single meal, okay? Everything in moderation is fine, okay? I'm not saying totally don't eat any of this stuff at any time. Just not for every meal, for every day, okay? So in college, it's called the freshman 15. Well, it's because of all the processed food, okay? So you gotta start dedicating yourself now to what a healthy meal consists of, and it should be your normal instead of your once in a while. Your processed food should be the once in a while, okay? The processed food, because it doesn't have any nutrition for you. And again, because we are respecting our bodies, we need energy to work, to do things we enjoy, okay? And the processed food just doesn't have it, all right? Even though it's super cheap and it's hard, I get it, but it's a thing. Something that I learned from a few different areas is emotional eating. I'm sad, so I'm gonna eat my feelings. I am whatever, I don't know. It's usually because of sadness, not necessarily because of anger. Eating your feelings. Again, you're tying food to emotions and they shouldn't play a role together. I mean, I love food. Like a really awesome cheeseburger, like dripping with barbecue stuff, like ooh, I just love it, okay? And I love food and I love trying new things, but I don't tie it to my emotions. I don't tie it to guilt or sadness. Okay, I tie food. I associate food with what's going to give me energy, What's going to give me some strength? I need some protein and some carbs and some fat. I need it all, okay? So yeah, bad habit, emotional eating, okay? Also, there's this, you create habits when you're younger because you can, your metabolism is a lot higher when you're younger. So you create these habits, and then instead of modifying them as you get older, you keep them, but your body changes and your metabolism changes, and all of a sudden your habits are wreaking havoc on your body. So if you have a habit of having dessert after every single meal, after breakfast, after lunch, after dinner, or whatever, if you have this habit of having a dessert every time you eat something, it may not affect you now, but it will. And so you're gonna want to maybe modify that habit now so it doesn't hurt you in the long run. Again, I know it's hard to think of the future, but it's true, it's a thing. And eating a dessert after every single meal seems excessive, and you're probably thinking, I don't have that bad of a habit, but you guys have some sort of habit like that, okay? I think mine, when I was young, I could down a 20-piece chicken nugget from McDonald's like nobody's business, okay? And I know I still could, but I don't, because no one needs 20 chicken nuggets from McDonald's. You can be sustained on a little bit less than that, okay? And again, I'm not trying to like shame people or whatever. If you're like, well, I eat it and I eat it all the time. I know, I ate it too. I'm just saying it's not a habit you want to keep. Another bad habit, you are completely obsessed over it. Your mind is so powerful. So if you're obsessing over something, then your body is going to manifest it, all right? So yes, respect your body, but don't obsess about what you think it should be. To recap the negative habits, okay? Starve, binge, eating, that's bad habit, okay? Processed foods for every single meal, bad habit. Emotional eating, bad habit. Keeping habits as you age, bad habits. Obsession over it, bad habit. All right, so let's talk about positive things, okay? Positive habits you can develop now and throughout the rest. And if you do it now, then it's going to be easier as you age and as your metabolism wanes. All right, so exercise to relieve stress. That is one of the greatest habits somebody can have. And so when you get stressed or depressed or anxious, instead of turning to food, turn to exercise, okay? Punch it out somewhere, run it out somewhere, strangle the air and, use your muscles, okay? Exercise to relieve that feeling, okay? And you don't have to go to the max either. Like, you don't have to exercise to, like, the extreme, okay? Just go for a walk or something like that, okay? Next. I don't eat after 6 or 7 o'clock. Late night eating is something that young people do, and it's a habit that they keep, and it's going to hurt them in the long run, okay? Your body, again, I'm not shaming you. I'm literally science. Your body cannot handle late night eating every night. Okay, now if you have a job or something's going on, yeah, it's gonna have to work for you for now, okay? And yeah, if you're in college and having a night out, yeah, go have Del Taco or whatever, okay? It's this every night, late night eating that your body cannot handle. You need a good relationship with food. Food is good. Food is good for you, okay? It can taste good, okay? Do not feel guilty over what you eat, okay? Because again, your mind is so strong, okay? If you're feeling guilty and then your body's like, wait, what? And then reacts in a bad way, okay? Enjoy yourself, enjoy it, okay? And you don't necessarily have to like just enjoy it. Just know, okay, this is going to give me energy so I can accomplish this goal. All right? That is the relationship you need with food. Something else, I learned a lot of these healthy habits from my husband. He's really just naturally like has a good mind frame around these healthy habits. You need to change your mind frame when it comes to being full. I wanted to be like full, capped out. Like I can't eat another thing full. Okay, you don't have to feel like that. Because to be honest, when does that ever feel good? You know, you kind of are miserable for a few hours when you eat to that extent, okay? So full doesn't have to be stuffed. Full is just like, oh, I've eaten enough to give me this energy that I need. All right, the next thing, stress makes it worse. Again, your mind is so powerful, okay? If you're stressing out about what you look like, about this or this or this, your body's gonna manifest it, okay? So if you find yourself stressing out about it, move your thoughts to something else. Focus on something now. What is a goal you want to accomplish? Then do that. Or read a book, write a book. Do something so your mind can stop thinking about what it shouldn't be thinking about. So as you start making healthy habits, healthy lifestyle habits, know that the inner demon is so going to fight against it. Okay? Exercise sucks. Doing this is terrible. La la la. Okay? It's going to fight you hardcore. Okay? So you gotta fight him. And you gotta change your mindset. Okay? This is long term, guys. This is long term, and we want to take care of it so that we can get as far as we can and accomplish as many things. And make sure you take baby steps. Baby steps, okay? I don't need you to be like, okay, I need to do this, okay? You work on one thing. What's one thing you want to be better at or to change? Okay, that's what you work on. And then when that marinates, then you can move on to something else. I think the reason why a lot of people don't accomplish goals is because of Google. They Google things and they're like, oh, I could be doing this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and this, and then they get so overwhelmed that they're like, I can't do any of it, I'm just done. Okay, so you start with baby steps. All right, so I'm just gonna hurry and explain to you the healthy habits that I have. Okay, that I specifically have, that not necessarily you need, but just stuff that works for me. Okay, so early dinner. Okay, I try not to eat late. But I definitely won't say no to like oh, you wanna hurry and a Del Taco run or whatever. Like I'm not opposed to it, I just don't, it's not my norm. Okay, I like to work out in the evening. I tried so hard to wake up early and exercise, but I get headaches in the morning more often, so I always got out of those habits really quick. But my evening workout, I have been sticking to and I really enjoy. And who knows, it might change in a couple months, in a couple years where I will move it to the morning. But as of now, I work out in the evening. I put my kids to bed, put my shoes on, that's my cue, and then I go downstairs, okay? I don't like to eat cereal in the morning. For me, it just doesn't last long enough. It doesn't give me any energy at all. And so I felt like it was just a waste and just like this pit of nothing in my stomach. And so I just don't eat cereal. I have like fruit drinks. Or I actually started eating that kashi cereal and some yogurt, things like that. So I don't know, just food for thought. I try not to drink pop. I will once in a while, but it's not an everyday thing. There's so much crap in soda. Yes, diet this, diet that. Still has a bunch of crap in it. And I'm not talking, and so again, my focus is not the scale. It is about the respect of this, okay? What's gonna help me, okay? But that doesn't mean I'm not going to drink it, okay? I do every once in a while. Just not the norm. Protein and carbs, I need them both, man. I can't, I need them both. I need the carbs to give me that immediate energy and then the protein to last me. If I have one or the other, ooh, I lag. I lag a lot. I have a job and a hobby that keeps me active. Okay, so if I do miss a workout, I moved enough to, help that inner demon say, oh, you didn't do enough today or whatever, okay? So you may not have the ability to have a job that keeps you active, but you have the ability to have a hobby that does. Okay, find something that's fun. Right, get your body moving. I always need more water. That's always a goal I'm working on. Some days I'm great, some days I'm not. Oh, I like this one. Don't wait for New Year's resolution. I used to have the mind frame, okay, I'm gonna wait for the New Year's to set this goal because that's when everyone sets their goal. And so if I set it then, I'll accomplish it. No. And then I changed my mind frame. Okay, on Monday, I'm gonna start this, okay? Because Monday is the beginning of the week, beginning of new me. No, you start it now, okay? If you wait, then the inner demon gets you, okay? Remember my motivation video? You gotta start the work first, and then it gets you motivated, okay? So stop waiting for this time to start. Do it now. Some people need accountability. Do you need a friend to help you? Now, this may not work for some of you. It works for me with some things and not with others. So decide what kind of person you are. Do you need a friend who's like, hey, how was your workout today? Or whatever, okay? If you need accountability, then get it. So, and one last thing that I do personally, and it's about just dieting in general. I used to be against diets only because I just loved food too much. And then I've been reading about metabolism and things like that. So this is for anybody who decides to go on a diet, which there's nothing wrong with diets. If you want to go on a diet to be healthy, that's great. You need to be careful when you get off the diet, because that's when people trip up. Because they get off the diet and their body's like, what's happening? What's going on? Why are we eating so much food? I better store it. Okay, your body doesn't know how to handle it. So if you decide to go on a diet, you have to wane off the diet. You can't just stop it, okay? Because that's when your body is going to freak out and do the opposite of what was the reason why you went on the diet in the first place, okay? Anyway, I just want to throw that out there. I'm not for diets or against diets. It's just I don't diet because I love food too much. So again, all of these things are just about respecting your body, respecting the tool, okay, that you have so you can do the stuff that you enjoy. Okay, there's no shaming. If you're like, that doesn't work for me, then great, that doesn't work for you. Okay, do what works for you as long as it's respecting yourself. And that was a life lesson with Lindsey. Please subscribe, push the like button, or write a comment. Peace out.